Hey guys, it's Julian. Today I want to talk to you about something a little bit different. Today I'm going to be talking about 3 things that I've learned along my journey of being a producer, being a professional musician, whatever you want to call me, that have really helped me to get my stuff to the next level. A lot of us are sitting around right now, I was for a period of time, sort of scratching our heads wondering why, even though we're so into the music and we love it so much and we want it to go so far, it isn't going as far as we want it to. And I think that these 3 things have really helped me to get to that point. So the first thing is sort of like coming to the people and not doing things that are going to be too out there for people to get them. So what I mean by this is, if you guys are familiar with my older releases, you guys know I've released a lot of different styles of music, not just house and techno. A lot back in the day, I was making kind of more, I guess you could say, like future garage, like post dubstep type of stuff, and stuff that was very influenced by that. And something that I learned when I was making that stuff is like, you can have a lot of really cool ideas, but if you don't really come to the people and make something that like people are going to want to handle and something that they can already stomach, they're not really going to get it. Like, if I made a track, like, say I make a track that's like some cool sound design or some crazy synths or something like that, and it's like 5 minutes of just synths, no drums, no vocals, anything like that, it might sound really cool to me, but a lot of people aren't really going to get that. Versus if I take those same ideas and that same kind of concept and put it over a really dope techno track or a really dope house track and kind of put it on a foundation that people can already sort of sink their teeth into, something that they're already used to, it's going to go a lot further. So I definitely recommend that. Like I said, sort of like come to the people, do something where like it's building on something. And I'm not just saying, make generic house and techno that everybody else can make. I'm saying, like, if you have an idea and you think it's like kind of out there and maybe it's going to be hard to get people to really like stomach it, just try and put it over the foundation of something that you think they can already handle, or something that people already like. Again, I've released a lot of different styles of music, and I learned during that time of doing that like you can make something really dope, but I find it's better to kind of start coming to the people, and then maybe later on, you can make the super outlandish stuff. Like, I'll probably do that like once I get done making techno, or once I get done making all these house videos or whatever. Maybe at some point I'll make a bunch of ambient music or something like that. But the point is, you start with something that people already are looking for and that they already want and that people will already be interested in. So that's the first thing. The second thing is self-doubt. You need to trust yourself. So if you're going to have cool ideas and you're going to have cool stuff that maybe is a little bit different, people aren't always going to like it right at the start. And you're not always going to get that like immediate feedback of like, yes, this is really dope, this is what we need, like all that kind of stuff. A lot of times if you're doing something kind of different, people are going to tell you it's not good, or they're going to tell you that they don't like it, or they're going to reject you a lot more. And yeah, I just find like a lot of times people will do this and they'll be really excited, and then they'll get rejected a few times, and then they'll just go into this pool of self-doubt and just pity and wondering like why they're not going anywhere. And this can take you to a lot of bad places and can do a lot for you, and can do a lot for like self-sabotaging yourself. The psychological element of being a musician is just as important as actually knowing like how to make music and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely recommend you get a handle on that. Try and figure it out. Figure out what the root cause of this self-doubt is, what is causing you to do these things that may ultimately be sabotaging you and making you not work as hard as you possibly can to get to where you want to be. And then the last point, and this is probably the biggest one, especially for me, I've learned, is dealing with rejection. There's a fact of doing anything creative that you are going to deal with rejection. We are literally like trying to monetize something which is completely subjective to us, and not just monetize, but we are trying to get people to be interested in something that is completely subjective to us and our opinions of the world and our experiences leading up to hearing whatever it is. So as a result of that, not everybody is going to get it. Not everybody is going to like it right off the bat. And the truth is, the way that rejection works to a lot of people is they see it as like, okay, 1 or 2 people, or maybe not even 1 or 2 people, maybe 5 people, maybe 10 people, however many people don't like my music, so that means everybody isn't going to like it. That isn't really the case. The way I've learned to approach it is more so like you need to see it as maybe most people are going to not like it, especially if you're doing something kind of different. But then that means they're just getting you closer to the people that are going to like it, because chances are there's going to be somebody out there who's really going to like it. And I've experienced this myself. I've dealt with a lot of rejection over my career. And then I started sending stuff to people, and actually they did like it. And I almost felt like this sense of like, it was a good thing that those people said no, because then I found these people who really, really believed in it. Like, I'd rather have somebody who really, really believes in something than somebody who is just taking it because they feel bad that I'm going to feel bad for getting rejected. So you need to learn to deal with rejection. It really is just the truth of this business and the way any creative field works. And it's just, you're going to get a lot farther if you can do that. Like, if you look at the most successful people, like people who are doing what you want to do, chances are they're getting rejected more than you are, actually. And they just stick through it, and they know exactly what I'm saying here. So that is really a big one, because that can also, again, take you down roads of self-doubt and not being, like, sure and not trusting yourself and your decisions. And ultimately, you won't make your best music, and you won't get as far as you possibly can. So pretty much it for this one. I just wanted to give you guys these 3 things that I've really learned over this journey. I'm nowhere near the end of it. Obviously, I'm just getting started. But I'd say I've gotten to a point where I understand these things pretty well now. So hopefully this can help you. So I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, make sure to like this video as well as subscribe. Let me know what you think of this video in the comments. Let me know if you want to see more like music psychology videos. Yeah, as usual, if you guys want to support me, you can check out my sample packs in the description. I got a bunch of really great sample packs, and they're all really cheap as well. So definitely check those out if you want to help your boy out. I've also got a new EP. Just hit the mic. I got a new EP that just dropped on Obscura Music. It's called Eon Flux. If you want to check that out, the link is in the description as well. Go support it on Beatport. Check it out on Spotify. All that kind of stuff. Yeah, thank you so much for all the support, guys. I love you. Peace.